All right, for more on the trial, we're now joined by reporter Sipho Stuurman, who's right outside the court for an update. Sipho, a very good afternoon to you. The media has been allowed finally to broadcast this trial. Tell us what led to that decision, Sipho.
Well, a very good afternoon to you and our viewers at home. Indeed, the media has been allowed to broadcast this trial, but of course we know that the two complainants, that is the Dagga couple, they had put an application to have their website as well stream the proceedings live, and that was the bone of contention here today. You would remember this trial is supposed to be on day 2, but in actual fact we have not had any arguments for and against the legalization of Dagga in the country, and that is because we have been on this matter of streaming live. And the latest right now is that Judge Renshot has actually allowed and he has ruled that the Dagga couple's website can actually stream live, a decision that the state had been opposing, saying that the Dagga couple's website is not a news organization and that they wouldn't cover this fairly, and that there was potential for them to make profits from that. But obviously they did not convince the judge on with those arguments, and he went ahead and gave the permission to the Dagga couple. Now we understand that the state will then be petitioning the Supreme Court of Appeal on this matter. Now what we don't know currently is whether then this case will be postponed until the Supreme Court of Appeal makes a ruling on the matter of the live streaming. That matter is still being discussed inside as to what is the way forward. Should they petition the Supreme Court of Appeal while this Dagga case is running concurrently at the same time, rather, here in the Pretoria High Court? We will get that decision later today. But with me here, I have some youth who have decided to come out here and stage a protest against the legalization, and I'm just going to talk to them as to why are they against this. If you can just come a bit closer, just talk to me. You've been here since yesterday saying no to Dagga. Why is this?
Yeah, the reason why I came here to say no to legalize Dagga, it's because I am talking from experience. There is the thing that I have noticed about the people who want to legalize Dagga, that they have sat on the office or to their computers and did the research about Dagga. But me, I never sat on the office and did the research about Dagga. I am talking from experience.
All right, talk to us about that experience. You said to me that you used to be an addict, and that Dagga led to your addiction?
Yes. Dagga is very dangerous. You know, the decision to legalize Dagga, it will not only affect us, but it will also affect the future generation. Me, I was nearly to get crazy when I did smoke Dagga, because I was laughing, even the fly when it was passing by me. You see, that is being crazy.
Let's go to one of your colleagues here. Also, sir, you want to give your input as to why you're against the legalization of Dagga?
Yes, I'm totally against the legalization of Dagga, because now it's going to kill our future, you see, as it did kill my future. I'm supposed to be somewhere doing something else, but now I'm here on the street because of Dagga now.
Part of the argument by the Dagga couple is that, well, alcohol causes more problems. You look at the drunk driving cases we see on the roads, the crime associated with alcohol at drinking establishment. So is it also not dangerous?
No, let me tell you something. Okay, maybe alcohol may be dangerous, but Dagga, it creates zombies. We're sick and tired of meeting zombies on the streets if we're walking. You see, let me tell you something. Anybody who starts smoke Dagga is a gateway to other drugs. That's why we say we are totally against drugs. You see now, Dagga especially, it's a key to all the other drugs.
All right, well, there you have it. Those are some of the young people that have gathered here are speaking against Dagga. Now, I must say, those that are pro-it were here yesterday, but I see that they were outnumbered by the ones that are anti. So you're getting mixed views here. There are those, of course, that say, of course, Dagga should be legalized because, well, you have alcohol that causes a whole lot of problems in our society, but it is a legally sold intoxicant, saying that perhaps there should be a similar approach to Dagga, especially that it is known that the plant does contain some elements that are beneficial to health. But then some experts from Doctors for Life have said, well, not all of the plant contains elements that are beneficial to health reasons, so it cannot be legalized as a whole. Alicia.
All right, Sipho, before I let you go, very interesting that you actually asked the crowd behind you what their views were. Do tell us, I mean, as you mentioned earlier, that none of the deliberations have actually taken place in court. Was there any representations from either council sitting at the court today, or it was just the ruling and none of those representations have been made? And if not, when are the official representations going to begin?
Well, indeed, I mean, both councils were here for and against the legalization of Dagga. But of course, the matter that had to be taken out of the way first is the issue of the live streaming by the couple's own website. The state, as I mentioned to you earlier, opposed that, saying that they are not a news organization. They can't, they will probably be biased. But the judge did not agree with the state on that matter. So the part of the reason that we had to get this thing out of the way, that is the live streaming matter, was to allow the actual case to actually begin. And part of the reason that is a sense of urgency to all of this is that the couple have actually brought in or flew in experts from as far as the U.S. Of course, you'll know that there are some U.S. states where marijuana is actually legalized.
Yeah.
So they've brought those experts to speak where it's legal. So they've brought those experts to come and speak here as a case study. But obviously, the longer this is delayed, then it is obviously creating frustrations in terms of those experts that need to go back. But then right now, as I just left the court for this crossing, the court should be deciding on when it will actually commence on hearing those arguments. We should be expecting that tomorrow, that is day 3, that's when we're actually going to get into the crux of the matter, and that is whether Dagga should be legalized in the country or not.
All right, Sipho, let me let you get back to court to get more news for us. That's our reporter, Sipho Stuurman, at the Pretoria High Court with the details of the marijuana or Dagga case that started there today.